So Max and I had a request for an uncut video of one of our walks. We typically walk for about half an hour at a time. It just depends. Sometimes we go an hour, sort of whatever he wants, whatever makes him happy. I'm on break from work right now, so teacher blessings. We get longer breaks sometimes to recover. But I've been taking him on a lot of walks the last week because I've been off. Oops, nobody wants to see that, buddy. I don't think. Very important. I always joke that this one's on a quest to pee on every vertical surface in Texas. Pretty sure. So this is our New Year's Eve day walkie walk at one of our local parks. It's a very nice park. It's actually bigger than it seems because there's hiking trails that kind of go back that way. So there's a park over here and then like barbecue areas, and then there's a pond down there. We'll look at it in a minute. And then, like, it's fairly close to the road, but there's a lot of smells, and there's like full-on hiking trails, which I don't typically do by myself, or like just me and Max. But you gonna pee on this tree too? Oh, I'm surprised. We won't do like the full thing by ourselves because it's a couple miles. And just, woman walking a wooded area by herself. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little paranoid, but it makes me slightly nervous, so I'm just gonna do it. Weird side note, I like the sound of his paws in the leaves. Might be tough to hear the traffic noise, but like the little crunchy crunch of the leaves under his feet. We're temporarily banished from one of our parks that we normally like to go to that's slightly bigger. I did a video at it, I don't remember, a couple times ago. But we're not banished because we did anything. We banished ourselves. Or I banished us because there was an outbreak of fire ants, which anyone who lives in the South knows that fire ants are the freaking worst. They suck. Hardcore. Max, you want to go look at the pond? Yeah? Told everybody we'd look at the pond. Oh, they're the freaking worst. They're evil. Max, honey, don't eat the grass, please. You are not a cow. I don't think they spray things here, but I also don't like to risk it, especially since this one seems to have a sensitive system. Yeah, they had an outbreak of fire ants, like whole, like volcanoes of fire ants all along the trail. And bless, the Parks and Rec was like spraying them. Okay, bro. The Parks and Rec was spraying the ants with something. So it was twofold for me. One, I don't want him walking where they had sprayed stuff because who knows what the heck it is. And I don't want him getting on his paws and he licks his paw or absorbs it, whatever. But also, fire ants suck, and they were all over that freaking trail, and I was like, heck no. And of course, this inquisitive young lad wants to stick his nose into like a fire ant volcano. I'm like, bruh. So I felt bad because I had to like yank him away. I'm like, don't do it. Because then he would definitely end up at the vet because those things are nasty little buggers. So yeah, we're not going to that park for a while. That park is off our list for a bit. However, this park actually sprung up a bit because it rained. And Texas grass is nothing if you're not resilient. He got excited when we were driving him in the car because he knows the way to this park now. Sometimes ducks are all the way over there. I don't know if you could see some ducks over there. And this pond actually runs kind of far. You zoom back out. I don't let him get too close because Maxie, don't eat the grass, please. This butt will jump right in, as you saw in that other video where he decided to become a mud monster. Come on, buddy. And assuming I get to what I want to do, because I got kind of a late start today because I was goofing around with Max and cuddling with the cats. I want to do a video later today about what we learned this year. And Max can show off some of the tricks he's been working on. So you can look out for that, because hopefully that will be something that gets posted a little bit later. Really, sir? Are you okay there? Maxie? Yeah, happy boy? I posted videos of this place before. I love it because it looks like you're walking in the woods, even though you can clearly hear like traffic. I think I mentioned it before, the area I live in is semi-rural. So it's not fully rural, but we're like a good 20-25 minutes from basically everything, which I like it that way. It's a pretty little plant. Just a pretty area. But this area is nice because it feels like you're further out in nature than you actually are. Got a stick there. I swear this dog doesn't look where he's going. He just follows his nose like the Fruit Loop toucan. Get a nice view. The grass really poofed up. I love it. Can we untangle you, baby? Bubby. There you go. Come on, leave it. Looks like there's a poop there. Don't need you in anybody else's poop. I kiss that nose, dude. I'm in denial about what's on that nose when I kiss it, but... Then they have the upper trail you can get back up to where the park is. Or this trail, it actually leads to like a full-on like hiking trail. It's about 2 miles, I think. And then there's that one. You can get down to the pond if you want to, but we're not going to do that today. Not gonna lie, if this were summertime, I would not let him anywhere near this long grass because rattlesnakes are a real thing. Right now they all should be in like holes hibernating. And this one hasn't gone to rattlesnake training yet. It's unpleasant, but very effective. And it keeps them safe, so it serves an important purpose. Probably have to do it before summer comes around, because we've had rattlesnakes like literally in my yard. Luckily I have neighbors who are strong, strapping young men and will handle it. No, stay away from that, buddy. That is a hole, and we're not going to go anywhere near somebody's hole. Which sounds dirty now that I think about it. But we're not going to go into where there might be something that will bite you that lives there. You spend too much time at the vet as it is. Maxie actually has a vet appointment on the 2nd because he's due for his rabies vax and like his Bordetella and a couple others. And aside from the fact that I like to keep him up to date, he also needs it for his daycare and his training because, you know, safety. So I also asked them to check out his eyes because he has had hecka eye goopies, which I think I've talked about already in some of like the last videos in the last week or two, and I was kind of chalking it up to allergies. But I was like, man, I wonder if he's got like a cold, or I Googled, which never a good thing to do with medical stuff, but I didn't know dogs could get pink eye, but apparently they can. So I was like, man, well, he has to go in anyway. I'll have the vet check him because, you know. So, of course, right after I scheduled the appointment, his eye goopies, the super gross ones, basically dried up. So he still kind of gets weepy eyes because he does have allergies that he does have medication for, but meds only do so much. And I try not to give it to him every single day because I don't want to over medicate my dog. And he's most of the time does fine with like every other day. That's a whole other story. We spent a lot of time figuring out what was wrong with my poor baby. So, anywho, he does have a vet appointment for the new year. Make sure he's nice and healthy and got all his vaccinations up to date. Maybe I'll video some of that experience, but I try not to video on businesses. I feel like it's a little, I don't know, disruptive to the flow of business, I suppose. We'll see. I might video some of it, just like when it's just the two of us in like the waiting room or whatever. Because this guy's funny. He like hides under the bench. Isn't this a great trail? A little bit of an incline, so it's a little bit of work for both of us, especially my chubby butt as I'm trying to get healthier. Sir, you are not a cow. Okay, while he's sniffing. These plants are so pretty. Sorry, a bug landed on me. This little fern is so pretty. Maxie? Maxie, sir? Can I look at something other than your butt? Max? Max? Hi! See, so like this little sidewalk leads into a full trail. We'll see which way he wants to go. I think he wants to go that way. We can come back this way. Buddy. No, sir. Do not eat the foliage, please. We're not doing that. You're a good boy. He is very focused on the smells.
That's my job.
You want to let the doggy lick your face?
Oh, he definitely will lick faces. This is true.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Have a good day. Bye. I know, you're friends with everybody, huh? This is a very important smell right here, apparently. Deeply important. I don't know what he's smelling so hard, but it's very important to him. You can tell he's into it because he normally would like jump at the chance to see like literally anybody. But see, isn't this nice? It's so pretty, and I love the color of the grass and the dappled sunlight. And I will say it was super nice because that was like a whole family. I kept the camera off the trail because I didn't want to record them without their permission. Got that one lady just a little bit, but try not to be annoying with my filming. And since I didn't get her face, I won't bother to cut it out. But if I were, I would definitely cut that bit. Okay, so it's just like a really nice trail. And I will say, okay, a couple things I love about Texas. One, very, very, very little litter. Like occasionally, like we saw a couple pieces up there. There's like one piece I can see up there somewhere. But very little litter. Like I'm on a whole trail. And I know that when I would do walks back before I moved to Texas, in my previous home state, there would be trash. Well, let's stay out of the hole, buddy. There would be trash like everywhere, no matter where I went. It was awful. I'm not gonna get into that, but see, look, it's so nice, but it's like pristine. It's so pretty. They keep it clean. People just don't really litter here as much. Maybe down in the city a little bit, but not out here. Like people take care of it, and that's awesome. I love it. The other thing I love is I see so many families out doing stuff with their children and like interacting with their children and playing with their children. And I am here for it. That's such a pretty shot right there. So that's just nice. It's so funny. This wears out his brain so much. Just the processing. Is that a good smell, buddy? Uh-huh. You okay there? It's one of these times I'm reminded that labs are technically hunting dogs. I don't hunt. It's not my jam. I'm not against it. Maxie. Maxie, stay out of the poop. Leave it, sir. Thank you. Or that's a dead something. What is that? Oh, that is... We're not going to look at that. I don't even know what that is. It's like fur, but it's a dead something. And we're going to stay away from the dead something. We are in nature, so not super shook that there's a dead something. No gracias. Oh, hopefully YouTube doesn't get mad that I said that word. Apparently that's not an okay word, but whatever. I'm not monetized, so. This is nature. No, buddy, we're not going to go off the trail. No, sir. No, sir. Shall we start heading back? Because we do have stuff to do today. He's like very intense on something. Come on, bud. Come on. Come on, buddy. Whatever it is, let's leave it be. Come on. Not the last time I was here, but like a couple times ago, like I straight up like heard a wild hog. Or no, that was the other park I was at. But I heard like a wild hog in the middle of the freaking day. And those things are, if you don't know, they're dangerous. Come on, buddy. Maxie. Oh, that's the jaw of something. Cool. Let's stay away from that, please. It was probably eaten because it looks eaten. Come on, buddy. There's apparently some sort of critter that got et here. Come on. Come on. We got stuff to do today too, buddy. Gotta go visit your Grammy. Bub. Something happened here clearly with the wildlife. And he's super into it. I know, I see people. Come on. That's a good boy. We're going to leave the... Come on. The unalived something. In YouTube speak. We're going to leave that be. He's very intense. I don't know what the heck it was, but come on, buddy. Oh, goodness. Oh, this area is fine, I suppose. No, we're not going off the trail, bud. I know, I see people. I know. We're not going off the trail, dude. I don't need you running into a wild critter or something. Sir. So I did cut that little bit of video because we interacted with some other people. We were talking with them on our way back. And then I need both my hands. I am planning on getting a GoPro or something at some point to make this easier. But I'm going to head back to the car and be about done for today. Hello. Have a good day.
You too.
And we just passed a chocolate brown lab puppy. As his mama was taking him for looked like one of his first walks. He was tiny. And I was like, oh, I never known he was that size. This is just the walk back to the car, which isn't super far. Come on, buddy. We're gonna go this way because we walked down the other way. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Mr. Man. This portion of the park, is under construction. Why are you finding all the unalived critters today? Because he was just sniffing what looked to originally be a piece of wood. It actually was a deer leg. I was like, okay. So clearly very active wildlife around here. Come on, Max. Oh, sorry, bud. Got you on the butt with your tail. Alright. So, we are... Come on, buddy. We are back at the car. So we're going to get in the car and head off to our festivities for the day. Happy New Year, everybody.